Hello everyone and welcome back to Crafting with Amy. I'm Amy and today we're going to be making this. It's a sign. I'm just calling it Candy Cane Christmas or Peppermint Christmas. And I have this yardstake. I'm just going to use the tree off of it. And these two, I'm using two. I'm going to glue them together. They're from Amazon and they're really flimsy. And I had planned on cutting the tree off and putting candy canes there, but I glued them together and then it was too thick. I end up not needing the painter's tape. I have some white puffy paint and red puffy paint. Some popsicle sticks. Some red, it's apple barrel red matte paint, some Dollar Tree wood glue super glue, and some apple barrel white matte paint. And then I think I used that as a hanger. I end up not using those. And then I have these two large signs from Dollar Tree that I'm going to attach. I end up putting craft paper on the back after I get it all attached and everything. And then I have these little buttons that look like peppermints. And I end up not using those. Those are just little pieces of candy off of ornaments that didn't survive. So I start by taking that Let It Snow off of this sign. They come off pretty easy. I just use a butter knife. And I save it. Get the hot glue off of it. But I will be putting the craft paper on the back after I get it all attached and everything. And then they have staples in the back. So I get those removed. That doesn't do it. I think I ended up using a steak knife. I don't remember what I used. So I'm going to use the wood glue and hot glue. Wood glue for a permanent hold, or the wood glue super glue, and then the hot glue for an immediate hold to attach these two together. I need to be I made a bunch of fudge the other day and candies. I think I made 2 batches of Rocky Road fudge, fantasy fudge. My son likes a dark chocolate fudge, and then like 150 peanut butter balls. But I need to make divinity, but it's been cloudy and icky, but the sun's kind of out today. And it does better if it's not rainy and so I'm just putting these, now I'm putting some the other way and just wiping off that excess. And I have this sped up, otherwise it would be too long for me to upload. It may be anyway. Now I think I put another one long ways. And now I'm going to take this Dollar Tree spackling and put it like down that crease so I don't have a gap there. And then where the nail holes were, or not nail, what are those? Staple holes. Because this is, I'm going to be using the back side of the sign, but I don't want that big crease there. And then you have to let this dry and sand it. And our Walmart hadn't had, at this point, I think somewhere during this I ended up getting some, but all of my white chalk paint was dried up. So I bought that Apple Barrel matte paint, but it just doesn't give the coverage. So then they got some more in, so I was able to get some chalk paint. And these are my Instagram and TikTok accounts. And if you all are, anyone's new here, I want to welcome you all and thank you for checking out my video. And I hope you'll consider subscribing. If you like the content, hitting the notification bell, leave me a comment. And if you're a returning subscriber, I really do appreciate you all. So now I'm taking the wood glue, and I put way too much because these are really flimsy. I think 6 came in a pack, but I put way too much. I'm new to this wood glue super glue. I like it. I like it a lot. And I don't know why I show all this, but I do. And then I smear it around with my finger. Like I put way too much, I think. Now my computer's telling me to free up storage space. The last several videos I've uploaded, I've had to go and delete a bunch of stuff. I get it almost exported and it'll say, you need to free up space. You got too much stuff on here. So I'm just taking my finger, this will dry clear, and smearing it around and attaching the two. I have fluid or something on my left ear. It's driving me crazy. Everything sounds like it's in a tunnel. I think it's just my sinuses and stuff. And now I'm just wiping up all my excess that I can get on this and trying to make sure they're lined up. And let it dry. It doesn't take long for that to dry. And now I'm going to take this off of its stake. This was a little harder than I anticipated. I didn't want to damage the tree. Excuse me. I don't know if everybody's ready for Christmas or not. I know I'm sure not. I'm like, really? The older you get, it seems like time just goes so fast. I did not know it was December 13th. Yeah, it is. And my son's 20. I love shopping for little kids because I'm just a big kid myself, but the older they get, it's just like, can I get you Legos? If somebody got me Legos, I'd put them together. But it's just part of it. Maybe when I have grandkids. And that sticker came off easy. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. But I have to sand all that down. I end up painting both sides, but I just put a couple of coats of white paint on the back. Or it's actually do I use the front? Yeah, I use the actual front. So I have to get this glitter off. Now I'm going to start by painting this with the white. But then I end up getting some white chalk paint. I've got some, but it's all dried up. That stuff dries up easy. So before I finish this project, I end up getting a new thing of chalk paint because I just recommend it more. And I think it's either Waverly or Home Decor. I don't remember which brand it is. Whatever our Walmart has. I think they still have Waverly. And now I've sanded this. And I'm going to paint it. With white. And I don't know why I start over there because I'm completely out of frame. But it's a large sign. It really bothers me this time of year because I think about people that don't have a roof over their head or warmth or food. Everybody else is out shopping and I just can't help but think about stuff like that. It really bothers me. So if I could have anything for Christmas, that's what it would be. Everybody to have a roof over their head, warmth, food, everything that every human being is entitled to, regardless their situations. Now I'm going to take this truck, and I'm not crazy about this red color, so I put a little bit of brown in it, and then I remember that I've got some that's already that color in a smaller bottle. But I just put a little bit of brown in it to kind of mute it down some, but you got to be careful because it'll turn purple. I've done that before. You can't put too much brown. So I'm just mixing that up. And like I said, I totally forgot. I have a color that is already that color. But I forgot. So I paint the truck all red except for the tires and the truck bed slat thingies. And I paint the tree with this, if I can find it, what color is it? Olive green, folk art matte olive green. I don't think I show it, but I end up going into the tree and dry brushing some white. Now I'm going to take the black. It's just apple barrel matte black, and do around the tires. I do the center of the tires with white, and then I put some of that puffy paint on there, and that takes a while to dry. It's actually fabric puffy paint, but I use it on wood. I put the fabric puffy, white puffy paint in the middle on top of just regular white paint. And then I go around the truck and the tree and do a snowy effect with it. So now I have painted the entire tree white. And I go back and paint that star up there red. And I'm taking that puffy paint and putting on it also to give it like that snow look. I love white trees. We've gone back to a green one. We had a beautiful, beautiful white tree, but it was so thick. The stuff that they put on it, it was hard to decorate, but beautiful tree. We gave it to my husband's daughter last year, I think. And we just went back with a green. But I love decorating the white ones. Stuff stands out. Well, I love decorating any of them, but stuff just stands out really well. And we went back with the candy cane theme on the Christmas tree this year. Since we downsized, we only have one tree now. So this gives, it does take a long time to dry. I've dried it before with the hair dryer. It helps, but you have to keep it on a cool setting. You don't want to put it on a hot setting to try to dry this. Kind of melts. And I wasn't thinking there because I needed to paint that white or red. But now I have dry brushed the tree with the white, and I've put that puffy paint, or I am putting the puffy paint now, on the tires, around the truck, on the top, around the tree. And I'm out of frame, I'm sorry. Then I go around the truck. Make it look like snow's on it. I get a little carried away with it. So I do not, well no, I have them laid out there. I haven't glued them down yet, those buttons. And I've been having problems. I've got to go to the hand doctor next week, I think. Probably going to be having surgery. Because I had it on my right, but I didn't have it on my left, and it's been giving me problems. And my big old bulky braces, I can't do anything in. And that's something that I just got over the counter, and it's not worth a dime. It helps a little, but... So I'm going to glue these buttons down on the tires. I've got a little bitty one for a door handle. And then the smaller ones on the actual tree. So I just lay them out and then go back and glue them. I didn't think I made you watch that. These are some buttons my mother had given me. She collects them. And now I'm making this for my mother. Her birthday was just here a little bit ago, and she loves peppermints, candy canes, and buttons, and red trucks. we always make each other something, and then I got her something also. I ended up making her 2 or 3 things, I think. Just getting the glue strings, hot glue strings. Feel like Spider-Man when I'm making stuff. So I've put the puffy paint around the bottom of the tires and around the truck and the bed. And now I'm just gonna, apparently forgot to hit the pause button, and y'all are watching me try to get glue strings off. Now the tree I just left like this, painted white, and for it I'm going to use the crafter's glue to glue down the buttons. Because I have more on there, and I sure didn't want a glue string mess, since there's going to be more buttons on this one. And it's just the same buttons. They kind of look like peppermints to me. And it does take it longer to dry, but it still don't take that long. I got a phone call and I had to go back and see where I was. And I think in my last video I forgot to put the supplies you'll need, but I'll put them in this video. Now, these boards, I had a time. I painted it white, and then I did the painter's tape and was going to made red stripes like a candy cane. But I let the paint dry, and then it pulled it up. So I took some ribbon and put it down. It's just, I got it, it's kind of velvety. I got it at Walmart, and I glued it down, and then I've taken a blanket. I had a blanket of snow. I don't know what happened to that footage, and glued it down at the bottom. I just cut a piece off, and now I have glued the tree down, and I had that ho 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 off of something. I don't know what. I keep those things. And I just glued it up at the top, and now I'm going to glue the truck down. And I do use hot glue with this. And I end up going back with some Crafter's Glue Square and better gluing down the snow, and some more hot glue and gluing the tree down better, because that snow kind of elevated it a little bit. And then I had some little candy cane, the little sticker pieces that you get at Dollar Tree. I think that's where I got them. And I painted those red and white. And I think 3 of them, and to make it look like one of those, you know, like the candy cane fences or candy cane in between the tree and the truck. but I will have the supplies that you need and in the description box. And I make a hanger out of that red and white jute. And I think I've already mentioned I put crafters or craft paper on the back. And now I just have some of those little peel and stick snowflakes that I think they came from Dollar Tree. I'm just putting those down. But I think this is pretty. If you like the candy cane theme, and had I not glued that two trucks together before thinking about it, I would have cut that tree out and had candy canes in the back of that. I saw somebody else do that. I think it's Crafting My Best Life had done that to a truck in one of her videos. And like I said, those trucks came six in a pack from Amazon, but they are very flimsy. And now I have the little candy cane. I took the little sticker thingies off the back because I'm going to glue them down. But they were in a pack. I think they came from Dollar Tree. They had like mittens, candy canes, and some stockings. And I just painted them red and white, and then the little bow black, and put some red in the middle. So I hope you all enjoyed this, and I hope you all have a good Christmas. And if you're traveling, be safe. My next video will be just everyday crafts. So thank you all for watching, and you all have a good day.